Good afternoon, everybody. Can everybody hear me? Yeah, good afternoon. I'm Councilor Victor Davila, and we're gonna be starting the meeting in about 2 more minutes. I got 12:58, and I apologize. I'm kind of struggling here with my glasses to see who's on. Um, but we're gonna be starting in 2 quick minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, good question. How do you make the names bigger?
You good?
Yeah, how do you make the names bigger? The names. All right, good afternoon, everybody. Sorry for that. I was trying to make the names bigger on the screen. So good afternoon. My name is Councilor Victor Davila, and this is the meeting of the General Government Subcommittee of the Springfield City Council. I'm calling the meeting to order at 1:04. And today on the agenda, we are going to be discussing the appointment of Ms. Marisa Sorsi as a regular member of the Historical Commission for a 3-year term until January of 2027. I would like to recognize City Councilor Katie Walsh, who's here present, and then I have Councilor Maria Perez also present. Thank you for joining us. I also have Alvin present. Alvin, welcome. And I do believe I see Miss Maria Sorsa. Is that correct?
Yes, Marissa Zorzi.
So sorry, my apologies.
That's okay.
Welcome to the General Government Committee. And so, anyways, so the mayor has recommended the appointment of Ms. Marisa Sorsi to the Historical Commission. And it's a very important commission here in the city. And so the purpose of this meeting is to get to know you, ask you questions, so that we can make a recommendation to the city council regarding your appointment. But before we get to you, Marisa, maybe Alvin, do you have any introduction you would like to make, sir?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Again, my name is Alvin Allen. I'm from the principal planner with the Office of Planning and Economic Development here with the City of Springfield. I am also the liaison to the Springfield Historical Commission. And
Very well.
thank you.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
You wear many hats.
Yes, he does. All right, Ms. Marisa, the floor is yours. Tell us about you. Why should we approve your appointment? Yeah. floor is yours. Just, give us an introduction and, let's see who you are.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, I'm Marissa Zorzi. I am a lifelong resident of the city of Springfield. I am a architectural designer for Tecton Architects out of Hartford, Connecticut. I have a degree in architecture with a concentration in adaptive reuse, which had a lot to do with historic preservation, rehabilitation, renovations, and such. I came to this place by working with the Preservation Trust. I volunteered on the committee for the Stockbridge Street renovation or rehabilitation project rather. And so they had recommended that I might be a good fit for this committee, as I'm really dedicated to this city and making sure that we maintain the historic integrity of it.
Okay. Very well. Anything else?
No, I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Okay. Well, so you're gonna be filling, Ms. Sorcy, you're gonna be filling the position that is reserved for, really specifically for architecture?
Yes.
That is correct. Okay. I would like to recognize, I believe, Councilor Whitfield just joined us. Welcome, Councilor Whitfield. Councilor Whitfield, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Welcome, Councilor.
Thank
And so, Ms. Sorcy, so you said you are gonna be filling the architectural seat in the city council, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a quick question. Alvin, can you give us a quick overview of the historical commission? How many seats are there and what's the importance of the commission?
So yes, the commission has 7 regular seats. And we have up to 4 alternates. Currently, we only have 5 of the 7 seats filled, so we can certainly use more bodies. In regards to, I see Ms. Zorzi is an architect by trade. We currently have an architect on the board, Mr. Al Nardi. However, I believe he's fit into the commission under another category, but it certainly doesn't help to, it doesn't hurt to have 2 architects on the board. And so I look forward to Ms. Zorzi's expertise.
Excellent, thank you. Go ahead, Karen.
Yep, in regards to the historical commission itself and what purview they have, essentially they have purview over the exterior of any structure within the districts, whether it's residential or commercial. They have purview over the repair, replacement of any exterior feature, whether it be windows, doors, siding, chimney, or porch repair, or again, anything that can be seen from the exterior, they have purview over. And the commission meets the first and third Thursday of each month at 5:30 p.m. at City Hall. So again, hopefully that works with your schedule. But essentially, if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out.
Okay, so Alvin, so they meet the first, what days are those again?
The commission meets the first and third Thursday of each month at 5:30.
First and third Thursday, okay, excellent, 5:30 at City Hall. Now, Alvin, there's 7 seats, 5 are filled. Ms. Sarsi will be the 6th seat, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so that includes, so do we have 7, including 4 alternates, or is that a total of 11 seats?
So we have 7 regular seats. Again, she would fill the 6th seat, so we'd still need 1 more resident position if we're going to fill the entire board. We have openings for 4 alternates, but we currently have no alternates.
Oh, no alternates, okay, so but the seats are 7, that's only 7 votes.
Yes, and we require at least 4 members for a quorum.
Right.
We can't hold a meeting unless we have at least 4 members present.
Correct, okay, excellent. I see that Ms. Councilor Walsh, I'll get with you in a second, if you don't mind. And so, excellent. Ms. Sarsi, thank you. I'll have more questions in a second for you, but Ms. Sarsi, before I turn it over to Councilor Walsh for her question, allow me to ask you, I'll leave myself start with this question. And so you talked about historical integrity here in the city. which is extremely important, of course. But I was thinking, I would love to hear your thoughts, Mr. Sarsi, about the relationship between housing, particularly housing shortage that we have here in the city of Springfield, and the historical aspects of the city. How can I pose my question to you, Ms. Sarsi? What are your thoughts about just expanding for the sake of expanding and building, keeping in consideration the historical aspect of the city?
Sorry, it's a little difficult to hear, but I think you asked about the expansion of buildings, historic buildings?
Yeah, of like I said, we do have a housing shortage here in the city, and so
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that I get your thoughts, for me, about just building indiscriminately, raising whatever historical building or site there might be, to build something for housing. How do we have that fine balance between housing needs and protecting the history of the city?
Okay, understood. Thank you for repeating. Yeah, I mean, I think that the housing of the citizens is takes much more precedent, but I think there's always room for compromise when designing. That's something I come across daily with my work. There's always room. We never want to put the health and safety of a person before or after anything else, really. So putting together ideas on how to expand housing in terms of historic buildings is always something that I think is important, and would take precedent in my mind. I think that maintaining the historical integrity of a building from the facade can be maintained while also meeting the needs of the citizens. Does that answer the question?
Yes, it did. Thank you, Ms. Sarsi. Councilor Walsh, floor is yours.
Thank you. Oh dear, yeah, I just got disconnected, I think. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yeah, I think your credentials are an excellent fit for the commission, and I'm curious to know where you went to school.
Oh, yeah, I went to, well, for high school in Springfield, I went to Cathedral High School. And then I went on to Wentworth Institute of Technology in Boston for my bachelor's in architecture. And then I went on to get my master's at Wentworth as well.
Oh, good. Well, Wentworth, you're down the street from me. I was at Emmanuel, so we were in the same neighborhood.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, college is a fun way.
exactly. And my granddaughter just started there. So, but you know what I was interested in? Because frequently when we come to meetings, and Alvin, this is up your alley, when we come to meetings at City Hall, we frequently see a sign on the door coming in through the back door that the meeting has been canceled because they don't have a quorum. So I'm hoping that their schedule is a good fit for you, because with the addition of Marissa, Alvin, will you now have enough people for a quorum?
6 certainly helps. Just having 5 members, if a couple people can't make it, then, that renders us not able to have a quorum. So we've, last year was the first time I think we've had maybe 3 or 4 meetings canceled. That's the first time I've been here for since 2008. I've not had an issue.
Can't you meet on Zoom?
We do hybrid, so but folks for whatever reason either couldn't meet in person or couldn't meet in Zoom, so whatever issues they have with their schedule. So we've had quite a few issues, even regardless of even having Zoom available.
Wow. Well, I think you're a wonderful addition, and I'll be very happy to support your nomination.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, Councilor
Enjoy.
Walsh. Thank you. Any other questions from the councilors? No? Councilor Gawai.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry I joined late, but I'm really excited to see a resident interested in the Historic Commission, and I look forward to hearing more and being in support. Thank
Excellent.
you.
Thank you, Councilor Govan. Councilor Perez, any questions?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I just have for Alvin. Alvin, I heard that you have now, this is gonna be the 6th member, and you still are looking for 4 alternates, is that correct?
At least 7 regular members. So we're up to, if, you know, Ms. Sorzi joins the board, that'll make 6. Could use at
Mhm.
least 1 more. I think having 7 is enough, at the very least, to ensure that we have regular quorums. But again, I'm looking forward to this edition, and, you know, look at her resume, it certainly speaks to what we could utilize on the board. She's also worked with historic property, where she has history of working with historic property, so really looking forward to her expertise.
So how can people that are interested in the community go about applying? I know it's hard when you have 7. I was on the Board of Appeal, and someone, you don't have a quorum, you cannot follow the community agenda. Is it in the website? Could we look in the website and to see if you have it up in the website, if it's interested, and they could go about applying as members?
We have information on our website, but it's not in particular to anyone who may be interested. I mean, I have folks who may call and you know, present their interest, and I always tell them just to reach out to the mayor's office, but we don't have like a formal process for folks who may be interested.
So they have to contact the mayor's office directly if they are.
That's correct. That's usually where I direct folks.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Govan. I'd like to recognize Councilor Brian Santinello, who just joined us. Councilor, welcome, sir. Councilor Whitfield, do you have any questions, ma'am?
Outside of like architectural, this is for Alvin, thank you, Mr. Chair. Outside of architectural experience, what other experience are you looking for on the historical commission? Historic commission?
I think we have all of our bases covered. We have a realtor. We would now have 2 architects. We have a representative of the Springfield Preservation Trust. And I forget what other, I think there are 4 specific seats, but I think all of those seats are filled. So again, we're just looking for resident participants at this point.
Gotcha. Maritza, hopefully you make it. I will be supporting you. Thank you for your presentation, and also loving your background and experience, and glad to be having a female join the commission. So good luck with everything, and wishing you the best, and you definitely have my support.
Mm,
Thank you very much.
Sorry, I'm
okay.
on and off because I got other stuff going on.
Thank you,
Well,
Councilor. Thank you, Councilor Whitfield. I have a question for Marissa in a second, but Alvin, I just want to follow up with the members of the Historical Commission itself. As Councilor, I believe it was Councilor Walsh, alluded to a little while ago, it is our understanding that the commission has been, or you yourself, Alvin, has been troubled meeting quorum. And of course, the problem that if they, for the people at home to understand is that if we don't have quorum, business cannot be conducted. And that affects not only the city, the professionalism of the city, and also the economic impact of the city, because oftentimes there's people that come in and there's investment that is online here with real timetables. And so I realized that Ms. Sorsi, my apologies, Ms. Sorsi will be the 6th. But Alvin, I have this for alternate. I will highly encourage you and the administration and the powers to be to actively seek those other 4 alternates. Because we in the city council have a consistently, to the point that we started to scratch our head and wonder what the heck is going on, that meeting cannot be conducted. It is my understanding that, and I realize this meeting is regarding the appointment of Ms. Zorzi, that the last member that we appointed has not shown up to a single meeting. That's the information that's come back to us. So Alvin, I really will encourage you and the administration to fill those seats pronto,
Mhm.
because this is an issue. And honestly, you know, at least myself, I only speak for me as a lonely ward counselor for Forest Park, that I am not in the mood to rush to approve anything that has not been properly been vetted in the from the historical commission. Simple as that. And so I'm just putting that out there, because then I don't want people to say that, well, you don't work with us, or you, whatever political message might be convenient at the time. I will do my due diligence, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. So I will encourage you, Alvin, to please reach out to the powers to be. I will also convey this to Tim Sheehan as well, which I'm sure he knows, to fill those 4 seats now pronto, and that extra 6 that is still open out of the 7 seats. I don't expect a comment from you, Alvin, I don't think, but you could kindly pass that along to the powers to be. Ms. Sorcy, with that being said, are you making a commitment to us here now that you will be able to attend the meetings on a regular basis? Which I believe Alvin say
Yes.
are the first and third Thursday of the month at 5:30. Are you making that commitment to the city council, and most importantly, to this residents of the city of Springfield, that you will do your duty and you will show up to the meetings?
Yes, I mean, there's always going to be cases where on a case by case basis, I can't attend every meeting. As an architectural associate working for an architecture firm, I'm often on the other side of the table from these types of meetings. So
Yep.
sometimes there will be conflict, but I'll be sure to make everyone aware of that. And I will commit to never missing more than 1 meeting in a row, because I know that that is important in terms of the timeline of approving applications for the committee. But yes, I'm definitely going to prioritize these meetings and keep my commitments.
Thank you, Ms. Sorcy. Alvin, do they have the ability to meet remotely, the historic commission, or do they have to be in person?
So the commission is currently meeting hybrid. And
Hi,
until we're told, you know, that, you know, we can't any longer. But as far as I know, up to this point, we're able to utilize Zoom
Gotcha.
as hybrid.
Gotcha. Thank you, Alvin. Very kind of you. I do see some council have questions. Councilor, I believe, Councilor Perez, I get to you in a second. Councilor Santinello, do you have any questions, sir?
No, I find it encouraging that she is upfront and letting us know that she'll try to make as many meetings as she can. And I am concerned that the commission hasn't been meeting because of a lack of a quorum. And that just is unacceptable.
Very well. Thank you, Councilor Santinello. Councilor Perez.
Yes, I just want to say that I will be approving your appointment. It's nice to see new generation coming aboard, and that's what we need. So welcome and thank you. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome, Ms.
I just
Perez.
have one other comment.
Sure, Councilor.
The other question I had, who's the other architect on the board?
The other architect, counselor would be Alfonso Nardi.
Okay, and he's been making the meetings?
Yes, he's attend fairly regularly, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Santinello. Any other questions from the council? No? So Alvin, do you have any follow-up you wanna interject?
I just want to thank you all, counselors, for your concerns to this matter. And again, Council Davila, I certainly hear your concerns, and it's noted. And I certainly will follow up with Tim Sheehan in the mayor's office. You know, should any issues arise, or even trying to you know, get more folks on the board. But again, I do appreciate you guys and your work, and thank you guys for your time today.
Thank you, Alvin. You always, I appreciate your candor, your straightforwardness, and you are strong and a gentleman, sir. For that, I thank you. Thank you. Ms. Sorcy, is there anything you would like to add?
No, I don't think so. I really appreciate you all meeting with me, especially via Zoom. And I'm really excited to get started when I can, if I
Very
can.
well. Very well. So Ms. Horsey, we are going to be, I do have the members present of the General Government Committee is Councilor Walsh and Councilor Whitfield. We're gonna be voting on your bringing this to the floor, to the chambers in the city council. Alvin, is that for the next regular meeting? That Ms. Horsey will be going up?
Yes, I was told February 12th is the date.
February
The meeting.
7 o'clock, okay. February 12th, so, Ms. Sarti, that will be February 12th at 7 o'clock here at 36 Court Street for your recommendation to be appointed, because to be official, it will have to be voted by the entire city council. And so I have to say that I agree with my colleagues, you definitely have the qualifications and the experience, and I can see the passion as well. I will be more than happy to recommend your appointment to the city council, excuse me, to the city council, to the historical commission, to the city, so. And so, with that being said, do I have a motion to recommend the appointment
So
of
moved.
Ms. Marisa Sorsi as a regular member of the historical commission for a 3-year term until January 2027?
So moved.
Walsh, on favor, say aye. Actually, Councilor Walsh, is that yes? Councilor Whitman?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yes, Councilor Walsh, say yes. Councilor Whitfield is disconnected, but I myself will be voting yes, and so that's a majority, and the recommendation has been approved to bring this up to the city council on February 12th at 7 o'clock for the appointment of Ms. Marisa Sorsi. Ms. Marisa, congratulations on the recommendations, and I look forward to seeing you February 12th being appointed as a full member of the historical commission.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So anything else? Any other issues anybody wants to bring to the table? Questions, concerns, thoughts? No? Well, with that being said, the meeting is over. I have to say, this is one of the quickest meetings that I've been to recently, which is good. And so I am a day.
And it's good that we can hear.
Yeah, I hear you, I hear you. So do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
So moved, and so the meeting is being adjourned at 1:30